It's the Spider-Man meme, but with just dive comps for a game #1 between IG and Weibo. I think it's going to have a lot of chaos in it. I do expect this series to go to 3. I don't know how you feel about it, Rude Dude, but
it's very important for this series and very important for the stories of these players as well. Should see TN be able to get out here as there's a
the secondary to that is the jungle, and Wei is trying to hunt down TN. We got to see bot lane movement. TN has got to be calling for Crispin Light, but it's not going to be enough. The flash! TN is going to go down. That is a 2v1 play for IG. There's info with the scanner to get a bit of a gank on TN. No, TN, no! They're in the bush. Oh, no. The double CC chain, and that spear is going to be aimed right at the heart of Weibo. Wei will get his second kill in just 6 minutes.
Dive top.
Oh, breathe. Goes for the solo. Bolo misses the Q. That's unfortunate. Fight's still kicking off. The Wei is a little bit worse for wear in this fight. He uses the shield, but the seismic shove, the damage from Xiaohu will be enough. Shockwave in on the Light. Light is not going to go down just yet. Mako will end up flashing over the wall and getting away.
It's a little bit too close to the sun there for Wei, and to say by Invictus Gaming, as it's once again Wei trying to find Tien.
He gets the heal spellbook from Mako. Look at the unstoppable onslaught too. Oh, Tien just doesn't get to play the video game. Look at him, he's smiling. He knows.
As we move later on, the difficulties that you may run into as this champion. Going 0-3 early on, not indicative to a successful outcome for Tien in particular. You know, there's an element of it being him stepping a little bit too close, not respecting his lane or where his laners are and what they can do. There's an element of his laners are getting bullied, so they can't help him. And
Weibo maybe trying to come in here for a little bit of a last gasp effort. They are going to get one of them at least with the move from Crispin Light from mid lane. With some of these lane assignments, Weibo were able to use some really good macro decision rather, to get this growth.
Yeah, so it was IG who'd initially pushed in the couple of waves early on, and then with a ready patch injection through the mid game.
So Are you a Cole lover?
I buy Cole every time I play ADC.
Well, Breathe, he's not going to be able to buy Cole, and he's not going to be able to do much here. Does have a little bit of fancy feet trying to get his way out. The Shy's going to commit for it, gets the flash out. Wei wants to commit. The Shy is trying to tank. He's going to die. The Shy dies, they don't get Breathe, and that's a failed dive from IG.
Takes one turret shot too many, and I think the Wei needs to back off. Mako now in trouble. Great timing.
Weibo turning up the heat and firing up the oven. Xiaohu gonna have to flash away from Rookie as well. Light's gonna try to hit him with the on the hunt. Rookie's gonna TP. He's gonna make it out. He can't do any CC.
And they've now been finished up for Weibo, so they are in a good position to find a fight.
Oh, Chris looking for the preemptive fight onto Wei. Gonna lock him down, but Tien was a little bit late behind the play, and now Chris does have to use the headbutt away. They lose a lot of their forward momentum here from Weibo. They're gonna TP. They're gonna bring in Breed. Is it gonna be a 50-50 for the smite? No, he's gonna let it go, and Wei gets smashed by the Shy. Mako's gonna try to make his way out. The Shy's gonna flash, but he has no exit. He has no tools. They're gonna need to fight this one in the pit. They're trying to chase down Light. Light flashes away. Meanwhile, in the pit, the Shy is still tanking everybody. IG want to collapse, want to try to get Tien, want to try to get Breathe. Tien goes back over on Mako. Mako's getting low, but he's not going to go down. Tien can't get anybody. Weibo are flashing to the hills. They're flashing for their lives, but Rookie, he's trying to hunt them down as well. They might have their hunter garb on, maybe some cosplaying from IG. Light can't do. Oh my gosh, Light doesn't go down. Rookie falls in the end. The Shy ends
still going.
Tien, and Mako will fall to the rest of Weibo. Okay, Gala gonna chase him down now with an unstoppable onslaught. Doesn't hit. It goes into the wall.
Well, we'd like to see IG trying to contest the tier 1 though. Don't want them to just give this up for free, as the Shy is trying to clear the wave, but Light should be able to clear this tier 1 turret in exchange for the Herald. It's about if they can get out afterwards, and looks like they can. So Weibo are going to get this tier 1 turret. IG have got the Rift Herald, which I don't even know is going to get them a tier 1 turret. Looking at the HP of that mid lane, it does look very healthy. Yes, he doesn't finish the Infinity Edge, which is really big for this Drake fight in particular, but not too bad afterwards.
That hit? That's crazy. Rookie just gets half his health taken. Breach is going to flash onto him. Grand Starfall comes in. Now they want to try to pull the play back. He doesn't have Shockwave, but he has damage, and he has Gala, his right-hand man. And they will take down Breathe, but give the Dragon.
Yeah, so they'll give the Drake, but look at what they're going to get on this top side. Tier 1, they can maybe even look to push for a Tier 2 as well. They're going to send Rookie into the mid lane to catch that wave. Maybe a little bit ambitious to go for the Tier 2 turret here, but they'll get at least another wave on this top side, which is going to be denied. And they're not going to lose out on any minions across the rest of the map either. Sold, and we've got the investment from it as well. So now IG, they fancy their chances.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually such a huge payoff. They got to make it work, though. We talked about execution being the name of the game. They are split. They're going in. That's the way. Smite securing the Atacon. Meanwhile, afterwards, Gala goes on the backline. Gala goes for light. Gala finds his mark, finds his man, and it's another certified Gala moment as Breathe trying to run down Rookie. Rookie shields up with his Seraphs, and now Breathe has to face the bodyguards of Sir Rookie as IG melt Weibo down.
The fact that IG were able to get the Atacon on top of all of this is such a big boon for them. It means that their ability to kill one target and then turn that into a full team fight actually becomes a lot more improved. Weibo started putting their eggs in their own basket now as they try and take this tier 1 turret with a bit of vision on the bot side.
So go ahead and get them some ranch hands. We'll see what happens. The biggest thing is, we literally talked about it earlier, is like this little bit of, I guess not old head lore, but 2023, 2024 Weibo, their moniker was always consistently inconsistent. And they earned that moniker. But then they did incredible things and made it to World Finals one of those years. And, you know, it's an incredible thing what Weibo can do when they're on items with that Astro 2 completed. And you see him putting in work onto that big purple worm. As Chris trying to body his way into this one. Tien looking for his angle in the back end. Does have vision on it. He's going to have to smite it. Tien doesn't get it. Wade denies him again. Tien has been off his smites all game long, and now he's going to have to flash out. Chris goes in by himself. Breed tries to get the pick on the Way, but Way is biting him every single time. The decimating smash hit, but it's the public execution.
Oh, Gala!
He finds Light again! Gala had his name on a poster and he was throwing darts at his eyes. Light has nothing left and Gala has made it an ADC diff.
And that is going to be the Baron. It's going to be mid-inhibitor turret at the very minimum, and it's going to be Soul, if not the game here, Mazel. They've got 30 seconds on Xiaohu, on Breathe, Light as well. IG, how much do they want? The Shy's tanking the turret so that the minions don't die. I think they'll probably just settle for an inhibitor plus the Soul. Xiaohu in this spot, you're thinking, how on earth have we lost an entire team fight and Rookie still hasn't used his ult? Like, the game is so beyond chalked for them at that point that you just feel pretty rough.
And part of you wants to remember, part of you wants to see this IG Kaisa skin on Gala. But what reigns true for me through all of this, you can talk about the skin, you can talk about the legacy this pick has for IG, but it's Gala's pick. He is the Kaisa in the LPL, and every time he gets it, it just feels like he is built different. As Chris just getting something built towards his way.
Here we go.
Decimating smash. He might go down. Grand Starfall on the back line as well. Xiaohu is the focus. The Shy is still untouched. Under 4 members. And Gala is running rampant. IG want to make good on that loss to FPX. And they want to make good on this series. They're going to start off with a 1-0 lead over Weibo as they look to try to take down Breathe one more time. Gala still survives. Goes golden with his Seekers. GG's, IG.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.